weeks ago, I got a message that a really good friend of mine's husband took his life. And it was the third suicide that was close to me since 2017. And I know of way many others, like 1 or 2 degree separation. And it's so frustrating because for the last decade, I've been working on a mission to help abolish veteran suicide and then expanding that into first responder, police, and firefighters because their numbers are out of control. But as I'm sitting here, 3 of the 4 friends I've lost are not even service members or first responders. This is just epidemic. And the work we've done with our fundraising event, the Scotch, and what we're doing now with Warrior Impact here up in Bend, Oregon, is awesome, but it's just not enough. We got to do more. So in this space, I've been sitting and asked to just start writing about my relationship with veteran suicide and suicide in general. And because I have so many different ways, I guess, unfortunately, that I've been associated or part of it. So with that said, I'm sitting there editing some of what I've written, and I'm watching a show in the background on Hulu, and it's Luke Bryan interviewing Wynonna Judd, and they're kind of doing behind the scenes writing music. Really fun actual show, by the way, if you haven't checked it out. But I sat there and watched Luke hold space in a really special way for Wynonna, sitting in a cafe. She was talking about losing her mom to suicide, which I didn't remember that's how her mother passed. And so I just, obviously in that space, just felt super connected and had this overwhelming urge of, well, maybe I could write a song. What am I thinking, right? But I look up and see, there's got to be an app for that, right? Can you write lyrics and it'll like produce music and sing, put a singer's voice with it? And sure enough, there are. Granted, it's very limited, not that great, AI generated stuff. With that said, I spent the next few hours putting heart into writing some lyrics to a song that excuse me, putting lyrics to a song that I feel can really help somebody. The few people I've played it for, it's created an emotional experience, which is kind of the hope I want, to ask those questions, to relate to the people that have survived, to let the person that's sitting in that space of suicide ideation, let them know they're not alone and that they're worth it. And I've been like, how do I get the right person out to like help me, because I have additional lyrics but I can't get it to perform it right, to work with me to dial it in even a little bit tighter, and put a little bit more meaning behind some of the words I had chosen in this edition that I'm going to perform for you today. And my hope is that I don't ask for help, I don't ask for people to share my stuff ever, it's not what I do, but this is gonna be that one time I keep waking up with this like dream, and it's truly would be a dream, I guess, of the 7 degrees of separation, right? That little Kevin Bacon game, I guess. But who do I know that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody? And this song just to me really feels like it has a country music side to it. I don't know if it's like as easy as like the connection of that Luke Bryan, but I obviously somebody that's connected in the music industry that has a relationship with suicide, that this song hits them the way it still hits me as I play it back to myself, would be ideal. My goal is one thing: to save one. If this song can help one person, if you hear this and it affects you or moves you, that's the only way I'd ask you to share it. If you're like, yeah, it's not that great, by all means, like, you can, I'm sure I'll get those comments too. But I'd love for this to hopefully help somebody. and give them that hope that they are desperately needing. That's it. Thank you. And let's see what happens. We have our event. I was gonna try to hold out and wait to perform this at our Scotch event on May 17th here at Pronghorn Golf Club. And but I just learned last night another high school friend's older brother, serviceman, took his life this week. And so I was like, you know what? This can't wait. I'm not saying this is going to change lives, but I sure hope it changes the conversation to where maybe it actually does. So maybe, just maybe, right? All right. That's a long enough video. Thank you.
On a dark, snowy night, my phone lights up. Have you heard from Rob today? We eventually find him, but it was too late. How did you get here? Why are you gone? Damn it, I would've stayed up with you all night long. What did I miss? What didn't I say? Could have I caught this? Am I to blame? My heart hurts and my stomach aches. This can't be true, I'm drowning in shame. Now I'm standing here holding your wife as she cries on my shoulder. I just wish that you knew how much you meant. I would have been there, you could have let me in. I'd rather stay up with you all night than hold your wife today. If you could see the love for you now, I know there's just no way this is how it all ends. It shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be. Another call. This time a Marine who had seen and done it all. This one hurts, I thought he was okay. We helped him see, and I know he saw. His pain was deep and he witnessed so much. We moved the Scotch but it wasn't enough, because that horrific night it was too much. And it shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be. The phone rings. Another heartbreaking drive. I can't believe it, another friend is unalive. He was amazing and the biggest Hawks fan. We didn't see it coming, he must have been so sad. He should be here, this just shouldn't be. How do we change this? Enough isn't enough. Your trauma is real, the weight is heavy, but you're not alone. We can do this, let's bring you home. But instead I'm standing here holding your wife. You should be here, you were worth the fight. Why didn't you know I would've stayed up with you all night? To my soldiers, my sailors, Marines and airmen, to the men and women who wear the green, red and blue, to the everyday warriors, I need you to hear this too. You are worth it, and you are not alone. Give me a call, or I'll come to your home. Cause I'm tired of standing here holding their wives as they cry on my shoulder because they're out of the fight. You are worth it, they were worth it. This shouldn't be. This shouldn't be. This shouldn't be. I'd rather stay up with you all night than hold your wife today.